Honestly, there is no right answer as to who is the best of these three. But what if prime Kobe Bryant, prime LeBron James, and prime Michael Jordan were to compete against each other? Not in the NBA, but in their old school, where they will play for 5 years in '80s, where there weren't many style moves at that time. What would their average will be? Who will dominate the league and who will be the best? Let's find out as we go back to the year 1986. Entering the season, MJ immediately started it with his all-around moves, averaging a double-double of 36 points and 10 rebounds and 5 assists per game. North Carolina also became first in the standings with a record of 39-5, and he was the first to be named MVP among the three. Kobe dominated the scoring in this league, averaging almost 40 with 39 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists, and he carried the Lower Merion to 36-8, tied for the third seed. And of course LeBron, where he showed off his skills, and he also averaged 30 plus with 31 points, 8 rebounds, and 7.6 assists. Like Kobe, they are tied in the standings with a 36-8 record and the 5th seed. He and Kobe also faced each other in the final 8. So in their first match in the playoffs, LeBron beats Kobe's school early, but in the next round he will face this season's MVP, MJ. In their first playoff encounter, they both showed everyone who should take home the championship this season. Because these are superstars, they will be the ones who will be the obstacle to getting the coveted championship. Every match, especially in the playoffs, has a number, which is why both showed great skill, especially since the series was short, only lasting 3 games. And in Game 3, MJ gave LeBron a good defense, and he scored a crucial 46 points. In their first playoff match, MJ beat LeBron in the Final Four. That's why they made it to the finals, where they faced the Marquette Golden Eagles. And MJ showed him what a superstar means and averaged 40 points in the finals. Yeah, right. Only 40 points average, because he made 41 points average in real life in the '93 NBA Finals. That's why North Carolina swept Marquette without any difficulty, and MJ is the first to win a championship and have the Finals MVP award. We are entering the 1987 season. Because of MJ's victory in the first season, he continued his intense game even more. Still averaged a high-scoring 35 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists, where basket after basket can be seen in his game. But this season, Kobe took away his MVP trophy. Besides Kobe's MVP season, he also lifted Lower Merion to the first seed in the entire league with a 44 standings. But even though he is the MVP now, it seems like a wrong decision for him to wear number 8 instead of number 33 in Lower Merion, because they were the first to fall in the Final 8, where they were defeated by last year's runner-up Marquette Golden Eagles. While LeBron is consistent in his average all-around stats with 32 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists in the season, he always intimidates every opponent because of his size, speed, and strengths. But like Kobe did this season, in an unbelievable turn of events, Hampton swept them in the Final Four.
なんですって?
And when the finals comes, MJ will be the one to compete again, and they will be able to fight the new, stronger opponent this season, the Syracuse Orange. They traded wins, and the Syracuse didn't let Jordan get his next championship easily until it came down to Game 5. But in the end, MJ still defended his trophy as champion once again. He already had 2 Finals MVP and 1 season MVP. MJ has completely dominated the league because he is the one who proves who has the highest level among the three. Now, in his 3rd season, his average has increased even more, with 38 points, 8 rebounds, and 6.5 assists, a proof that even after winning 2 consecutive titles, he is still in contention. But even though his stats are high this season, Kobe Bean Bryant didn't let up, because for the 2nd time, he won the season MVP again. They will not only compete for the MVP trophy, but also for the championship trophy soon. And for LeBron James, who doesn't have a single award yet, he has an average of almost a triple-double this season, where he is determined to get an award because we only have 2 seasons left after these. That's why he's under a bit of pressure, because he's one of the players in the GOAT debate, and he should be able to prove something in this league. However, in an unexpected turn of events, MJ was also defeated by an unexpected team, where they were defeated by the 7th seed Villanova Wildcats in the Final 8. And because of this, Kobe Bryant and LeBron James faced each other in the finals for the first time. Remember that Kobe lost in their first match in the playoffs? Can he take revenge on LeBron?
James jumps up, and James throws it down hard.
As soon as he got the ball, LeBron.
Kobe with the steal. All alone. Kobe on the break. It's good.
You can see it in his face.
LeBron left side. And the dunk by James.
It was a long road to
4 on the shot clock. Nails it from the high post. Bryant's got 40 points. And the rejection by LeBron.
And LeBron won the match against Kobe again and proved that he is one of the best in the field of basketball, and also won the first Finals MVP in this league. We are almost to the end of this league. This is already the 4th season. And because of LeBron's victory last year, MJ worked even harder, especially when they were just defeated by 7-seeded Villanova last year. That's why MJ backed what should have been the MVP trophy this season. In 4 seasons, he has 2 MVPs and 2 Finals MVPs. And in the postseason, they will face the reigning champion LeBron James once again in the Final 4. While Kobe is just waiting for the winner of the two, he effortlessly defeated his opponents, and his three-pointer sealed the deal in the last minute of their match against Temple that brought him to the finals for the 2nd consecutive season. In the battle between LeBron versus MJ, remember they faced each other in the freshman season in the Final 4, where MJ defeated LeBron in the series 2-1. That's why LeBron needs to get revenge and defend the trophy as the defending champion. And MJ needs to get revenge for his loss to the unexpected team last year. That's why he wants to win this series even more. This series is all about revenge, until it reached Game 3, where MJ's revenge gave him the victory again in his match against LeBron. And for the King, this is a lot of pressure because he has only 1 award and we're only last season left.
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. On the sideline, David Aldridge.
In the finals of Season 4, the matchup that everyone has been waiting for finally came together. And because their games and tactics were similar, they gave a good fight. Because we know that these two give everything just to see their team win. MJ needs to win to continue his good record. In the NBA, he has never lost in the final. That's why he has such a desire to win a championship again in this league. While Kobe also has to prove that he is not just a replica of MJ, but he needs to show everyone that he is one of the reasons why so many young people today admire him. And of course, he needs to show his own legacy. In the highlights of these two superstars, the battle seemed close, but the real story in this series, Kobe had the upper hand in the match because of their excellent defense against MJ, who, when he got the ball, they double-teamed him and forced him to shoot in difficult areas. And when MJ attacked the basket, they physically defense him, and frustration is all over the entire series for MJ. That's why Kobe took advantage of it and took charge in Game 4 to show MJ that LeBron wasn't the only one to pay attention to. And because of the greatness that Kobe showed in the series for the first time, he also won the championship in this league. And not only that, because through him, MJ's record in championships as a professional basketball player was already broken. And that was an experience that MJ will never forget in his entire life. Finally, all 3 of them became champions after 4 years. This is the last season, but before we start, let's first look at the awards they have won in 4 years. Kobe has 2 MVP and 1 Finals MVP, while MJ is the most dominant in the league with 2 MVP and 2 Finals MVP. Let's also expect that in the last season, he will definitely give it his all to become a champion again, because we know that he has lost 2 consecutive playoffs. And he is also the most possible reason why LeBron James has only had 1 award. And maybe if MJ had won against the 7th-seeded Villanova Wildcats a few years ago, maybe LeBron might not have had an award until now. Because we knew that whenever they faced each other in the playoffs, MJ has always won in 2 meetings. I think LeBron is definitely under a lot of pressure right now because he needs to get any award. And his 2 opponents, Kobe and MJ, has multiple awards, and they are not satisfied with this for sure. We all know that they are very competitive, and they will do everything to win every battle, especially MJ, who is so hungry to win the championship again. So let's get into the last season. Let's start with defending champion Kobe, who is now third in MVP race, averaging 37 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 5 assists in his final year and giving Lower Merion a 37-7 record. But unfortunately, they did not make it to the Final Four because they lost to Wake Forest in the Final 8. For the King, LeBron, he had another almost triple-double stats and makes his teammates become even more confident and better as he averages 28 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 9 assists, and tied with Kobe for third place in the standings with 37-7. He is considered a GOAT by most fans, whether he is a fan or not. So this season, he is leading the league again for the second time, averaging 38.5 points, 7 rebounds and 4 assists, and lifting the team to the first seed with a 39-5 record. And for the last time, he and LeBron James will face each other again in the Final Four for the third time. But who was the MVP this season? Was it LeBron, who had the most triple-doubles in the league, or MJ, who dominated the scoring and carried the team to the first seed this season? For now, let's watch what happens in their semifinal match.
2K Sports presents the playoffs. Along with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Jordan outside from about 16. Here's LeBron. James barreling in for the jam.
And keeping pressure on the defense.
Here's Jordan, and Jordan slams it in.
How many other guys can do that? Michael Jordan.
To score in close like that.
Here's James. LeBron steps it home.
Both offenses, I tell you, are cooking with gas right now.
Finding his range. Man! Oh, my, what a play. Here's LeBron. LeBron finishing the fast break.
Well, they're having major
Jordan inside. Pressing defending. 6 to shoot. Puts the fadeaway to Bryant.
This fight didn't turn into a fierce battle until we heard that familiar sound.
That's it. They won the series.
And finally, in the last game, LeBron won against MJ, and they even swept it. That's why they were the ones who fought in the finals, and they fought the Houston Cougar, and LeBron didn't let it go any longer, and he also swept it. That's why LeBron got 2 Finals MVP in this league. And finally, the criticisms and insults that were thrown at LeBron in this league, he proved to them that he can also rule the league. Even MJ and Kobe are still there. And the question earlier, who is the MVP? This year, none other than LeBron James.